Alright, good day everyone. You're welcome to Chemistry Simplified. Alright, today we are going to be solving a UTME likely question. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive right into the question. Now the question here states that two elements X and Y have atomic numbers 8 and 13 respectively. The formula for the possible compound formed between X and Y is that. Alright, let's solve the question. Alright, the question is actually talking about how will the compound between X and Y formed. So we have element X and we have element Y. Now, in solving question, you have to understand what the examiner is actually asking you. So what they're asking you here is that if element X and Y combine, how will their compound look like? And don't forget that if element A and element B will combine in chemistry, it has to be the exchange of their valency. Alright, with that, what is valency? Valency is actually defined as the combining power of an element. In other words, valency is actually the same thing as outermost electron. So it has outermost electron in the nucleus of an atom. Now, how can we get the outermost electron? Is through electronic configuration, EC, through electronic configuration of that particular element. And now, how are we going to know the electronic configuration of this particular element? They said element X has atomic number of 8 and Y has atomic number of 13. Therefore, the EC of this element X will be 2, 6, and this will be 2, 8, 3. Now, this is a method whereby it will lose this 3, and that is what it is going to use to combine with any other element. While this element S is a non-metal, and it will need to borrow 2 to complete its octet structure, where it's going to use that 2 to combine with another element. Therefore, we've got to know the valency of this element S and this element Y. Element X has valency of 2 and element Y has valency of 3. And if you don't know how to write this electronic configuration and the some explanation behind that, that is going to be our next video, or any other video is going to be explaining how to get electronic configurations of elements. Now, without wasting much of our time, so now we've known the valencies of element X and what an element Y, and therefore if two elements want to combine in chemistry, they will have to exchange their valencies. That means 3 of Y will go to X and 2 of X will go to Y. So therefore the compound will become. Now, another thing here is this. So after you have known that element Y is a metal and element X is non-metal. So if a metal and non-metal will combine in chemistry to form a compound, you write the metal first, then the non-metal will be attached to it. Do you understand? So we have Y first, then X follows, the metal, then the non-metal. You know, we have different types of compound in chemistry. We have binary compound, we have ternary, and we have ternary. So the rule is you have the metal, then the non-metal in a binary compound. So the 3 of Y goes to what? Goes to X, and the 2 of X goes to Y. So the formula of the compound will be Y2X3. And that makes our option A the correct answer. And just like I promised on this channel, that I'm going to be giving you shortcuts and a very fast method to solve questions, because in UTME, popularly known as JAM, you don't have that luxurious time. You have a very limited time. So how can you solve this question very fast? Now, if I were you, what I would do is that if the atomic numbers given is very little, you can easily guess, or you can easily identify the element. You can know the compound without even going through this method or this route at all. Now, look at it. The element with atomic number 8 is oxygen. That's very fast to know. And the element with atomic number 13 is aluminum, and that's actually equally fast to know. So, and you don't look at it very well. Now, what is the compound formed between aluminum and oxygen. Do you understand? Do you understand what I just explained here now? So you can't have oxygen, aluminum. No, it is aluminum and what oxygen. And the very first method that will come to your head, even after you have gotten the valency of the two elements, it is always what the amphoteric oxide of aluminum, which is Al2O3. You can see. So the very first method, once you can easily and quickly identify the element if you have a very small atomic number or proton number. Do you understand? So if you actually love this video and you understand this question better, so I want you to hit the like button. Please share to your friends and family that are writing UTME, that are writing O-level exam. Stay tuned and stay glued to Chemistry Simplified. Thank you very much.